Hi guys, let's broadcast some gameplay with our friend, the Sandwalker. So essentially with this little guy we're doing missions for Wonder Woman, essentially magic related missions. So let's go and do that. Oh yeah, let's summon our little friend. Actually, let's try our other little friend and see what it looks like. Oh, he looks so sweet. Now let's try him for a bit. I tried the other one last time. Essentially, I never really played an Earth character. I'm sure I played one up to level 10 before, but that's pretty much probably as far as I went. So I'm going to discover probably as many stuff as you guys, maybe more. I'm sure maybe lots of you guys already know everything there is to know about the Earth power, and I'll be the newbie in this case, and that's okay. So before we go, let's go around the building. There's usually a side quest waiting for us on the other side. And then we'll jump to packs of demons. Oh, let's take our little friend here. And there's our little friend waiting for us. Let's just check quickly if we have anything. No, we'll wait for the XP booster. Essentially, I try to enjoy the first 10 levels of being an acrobat. You have no choice but to climb the building and all that good stuff. Once you reach level 9 and get the rocket assisted glide, climbing buildings, there's no real point to it anymore. You can just use the rocket assisted glide pretty much 99.9% of the time. Let's try. Okay. Last time I was struggling a bit. I'm not sure if it's because my timing really was off or if I just couldn't do the combo for reasons. I seem to be doing fine now. Let's try the other one. I guess there was a tiny bit of lag the last time, throwing my timing off. It seems to be doing fine right now. Oh, wrong way. Nah, too late. Too late. Sometimes there'll be a tiny bit of lag that you don't really perceive, but yet that you can kind of feel, especially when you try to do combo. Sometimes you'll try to do your weapon masteries combo, and somehow it doesn't seem to want to work for reasons. And I, my guess would be that sometimes there's a bit of lag that throws off your weapon mastery timing. It doesn't have to be much. Sometimes it has to be just enough to just throw off your timing and essentially make you miss your window by just a bit. Well, let's bring the egg first, and we'll try and finish off our evil demon friend next. Ah, there we go. Last time somehow I could not do this if there was no enemies. I thought that maybe you needed a target, but apparently we don't. Yeah, I went a little crazy and kept on spamming, so now I'm out of power. My fault. It'll happen sometimes. I guess I kind of like spamming powers a bit. Which is probably why I kind of like the weapon mastery, not the weapon mastery, the advanced mechanic of some of the powers like mental or quantum. But I guess the sad part is that once you have the advanced mechanic, you don't really use your weapon masteries anymore, which is a little ironic, I guess. Uh, did I get all the demons I needed? Well, I guess I did.
Metropolis formed the science
That was
division with their own
quick.
superpowered force. But even their magical officers can't do with Trigon. Let's hope you can.
We got some nice upgrades, a nice ring. Life is good. So let's go for the next part. Let's go for the vortices. So essentially, once you get rocket assisted glide, you also get the grappling hook. I'm not sure what the actual name is. So instead of climbing the building, you usually use your grappling hook to go straight to the top. So so once you have that, the rocket assisted glide and grappling hook, there's little reason to just climb buildings or to what I used to do when I started playing was jumping from building to building. Essentially, if you wanted to avoid the mobs on the ground, well, the obvious solution was to jump from one building to the next. And sadly, now the only times I really need to do that is the first 9 levels of your acrobat character, which is something I truly realized only when I played my friend Bat Zaro. I probably should play him at some point. I've been playing him in a long time. That's the drawback, I guess, from having too many characters. Although the nice thing is that when you wake up in the morning and decide, oh, let's play this guy, yeah, you can. So let's start with the vortices, and we'll deal with the demon next. Odds are we'll deal with some of the demons as we deal with the vortices. I assume I'm saying it right, vortices, which I guess is the plural of vortex. And let's pick up our little friend here. And let's get this party started. Oh, I guess it started too well. Our friend Brick, is that his actual name? I seem to recall Spittle calling him Brick. Just not sure if it's a nickname that he assigned or if it's the official name. I seem to recall some players calling it the Golem or something. Well, let's take a quick pick. So that's a crystal golem, and that's a brick golem. Okay. So crystal and brick. That's the actual actual name. I'm sure, like the sidekicks or the henchmen, many would like to be able to customize their character, like being able to give him the name you want. So as you said, the nice thing with the grappling hand, it's not just with Earth. It's the same with the Green Lantern. It's the same with other similar powers. Is that you can use it to pull the opponent towards you, or you can use it just to hold it in place. So you need to click on the click key. You don't want the opponent to stop you from doing so. You can just hold him in your hand. So we're getting there. So let's go up there for the next one. Looking at Brick, it's like looking at an old friend. I never really played with him, but I guess I saw Spittle play with it enough on the various live streams that it almost feels as if I did. So I guess we're done over the vortexes, or the vortices. Uh, so let's go and fight some demons. I guess the cops are doing too good a job. No demons around. There's a bunch over here. I guess we're going to go back on the rooftops. Never thought the police officers would steal my kill. Evil them. And as you can see, this is in the PvP open world. It's pretty quiet. If you like the quiet, this is the place for you to be. So let's wait for that too. There we go. So we need one more corrupted soul. So let's go over there. We'll assign our just want to take him out of his misery. There we go. So we have a new power point, so let's see what we'll take next. I guess next we could take a supercharge.
Trigon holds Raven thralled to his dark will inside the Science Police headquarters. We must free her. But first, use your power to stop the demons spawning and lending their powers to Trigon outside the walls.
Let's go for the healing supercharge. That's usually what I do. And on my loadout, usually my supercharge goes right here. Why says you? Well, there's no real strategy. It's just where I'm used to having my supercharge. Essentially, that's how my muscle memory works. It knows that the supercharge is on the red button, the circle button. So it's pretty much that simple. Oh, I hear some. Oh, it was right there. It was right there. So anyway, it's just for my muscle memory. Essentially, odds are when I started playing, when I would take the supercharge, it was like the third button, and that's where I got used to having it. So now, whenever I want to use the supercharge, my muscle memory tells me to press on the circle button. on the red circle button.
Now crawls with insects, feeding on its putrescent testament to Trigon's
Oh, I
might.
thought this was an evil demon, but it's actually the quest giver. So let's go and protect them medics because we're nice like that. So as you can see right now, I don't really need to use power. I'm just oh, let's use the deal with the vortex. So if there's only one opponent, usually I can pretty much deal with it just using the weapon combos. Freaking ice cube. I'm not a big fan of ice. I hate whenever an opponent gets stuck in ice, you can't really damage it, or so it seems. I almost see the ice as pretty much protecting the enemy as opposed to damaging them. Although maybe it does damage and I just don't know about it. But it seems to only hold enemies, and while they're held in ice, you cannot do anything to them. As opposed to there's other encasement. I know that there's some other encasement that people don't like, but at least some of those other encasement actually do damage, or actually will have some interaction where if you use certain powers, it'll do extra damage. But when oh, there's an evil villain right there. But let's stick to our mission for now. So we still need to defend a few paramedics, and we'll still need a few vortices. So if you've played here lately, or even if you saw some of my earlier videos with other characters, you'll notice how usually on the PvE side there's well, a lot more players here. On the PvP side, you're usually by yourself. There's a few reasons for that. Essentially, for quite some time now, we can't create a new character on the PvP server. You have to play in the PvE server first, and then after a while, switch to PvP if you want to. And I guess not many people do anymore. And one thing that people used to do, which is part of why the players no longer start on the PvP server, is that players would farm low level player kills. So they would go where there's a level 4 mission. They would park their combat rating 100 player character there, and they would just kill whatever 4 level players they would see in that area, essentially pretty much stopping all the 4 level players from doing their missions. In turn, what I used to do is that I used to use that to farm player kills. So I would go there and I would wait for the people who would want to kill level 4 players, and I will kill them. So I guess I was using level 4 players as bait to bait the player killers, and I would kill them myself. But sadly, nowadays it's not really an option. Well, let's go to the rooftop. I guess there's no more vortex here, or at least they didn't respawn yet. But there's usually a few here. So ever since people can no longer create a character on the PvP server, some areas like this one here is pretty empty. Which is okay, I guess, in the sense that if you want to do your mission in peace and quiet, that's the perfect place to be. You come here, and only once in a blue moon will someone come and farm your kills or try to farm you as a kill. But if it's too quiet, uh, you can you can switch to the PvE side, no problem. That's why there's the phase shifter in the Watchtower or the Hall of Doom. Yeah. It allows you to switch from one to the other. So we're done with this part here. Oh yeah, let's go. There's probably there's some nice ring we didn't equip. That's a nice upgrade, and a really nice upgrade. Oh, we're not using revolver, but let's keep that for now. We'll try and oh, unless it's oh, okay. It's sometimes if you don't pay attention, you'll oh a nice weapon. I'll keep it for later, and then you realize oh it's a controller weapon or a tank weapon or a healer weapon. So let's take our little side quest here. Oh, we do have a skill point. So we're going to be able to take our last combo, which is Ultra Flurry. 9 tap and 1 hold. Oh, let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Ah, that's so sweet. Let's try that again. Strangely enough, the combos work really well today. Could be because we're Monday. Monday, a lot less people are playing, so the servers are a lot less solicited. So Monday is usually, I would say, the most quiet day of the week. There's reasons usually for that. Usually on Tuesday, there's an update or a new DLC or something that drops Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, there's the reset. Like the reset was Thursday at 4 in the morning or something. So usually people will play for once their mission have resetted. Of course, those who can't, they're going to play then on Friday. Also, Friday is the beginning of the weekend, so again, a lot of more people will play. And Saturday and Sunday are usually the big days, but Monday is usually the quiet day. I'm sure there's exceptions to that, but as a rule of thumb, that's pretty much how it seems to go. And of course, the hour does help too. Like if it's 3 a.m. on a Monday, not many people, but 3 a.m. on a Saturday, there could still be plenty of people. Obviously not as many as usual, but still. Get over here! Well, I was wondering where he went to. I guess next I should take a breakout move.
Can't stop now. Trigon still controls Raven, and Raven still controls Donna. Donna Troy. And destroy the Titans.
So now we can start using our longer combos against the bosses.
Blood Priest Chronicle. Once merely a seeing stone. This
So let's talk to our friend Donna Troy.
blessed by the touch of Trigon's wrathful son.
Let's make sure we didn't forget anything.
Our best chance is to split up and search. Starfire and I will take the upper levels.
I'll search the rest of the squad.
Sounds like a plan. The hero and I will take the holding level. Come on.
So let's go with our friend Cyborg.
So much for breaking out of this joint.
Come no further if you value your lives.
All your souls are belong to us.
No sign of her so far. Let's keep going.
Normally once we finish this mission we should be level 9. Which is also what we would be anyway if we had used the booster, the XP booster. So I have to wonder how much boost it actually really give us. I'm sure it does give us a bit of a boost, but it's not that noticeable. Or it doesn't seem to be. I guess the distinction would be that I would already be level 9 by now, as opposed to being level 9 at the very end of the mission, which is not really a big deal. We'll go see Nightwing next. Oh, we have our little treasure chest also. Let's capture our friend here. We're missing one though. I guess we skipped over. There is usually one, right? No, we did get this one. Oh, there it is. The heat of battle, it's very easy to miss out on an objective. But sadly, most of the time you can backtrack and come and get it. And I guess, oh no, there he is. I thought we had lost our friend, Cyborg.
Glad you guys showed up. I'm holding her body in one place, but Raven's fighting Trigon deep in her soul. I can feel it.
What can we do?
I've got to stay here to keep the portal open, but only a true magical warrior can enter that soul self. The second that happens, I'm teleporting everyone else out of here.
It's all up to you. I know you and Raven can beat him down.
Uh,
I can't.
Not sure why we need to talk to Zatanna twice, but it's okay.
She wants us to help her fight.
So let's go kick some Raven butt, or something like that.
Trigon's day has come.
I guess I should get a breakout move. I'm pretty sure I must have one of those in what are the tank powers? We'll see.
What's left of it?
Will leave this place.
I guess we could summon our friend Brainiac Servo. We didn't really need it, but we didn't get the chance to use it much. I wish it was like Brick, that it would stick around, that you wouldn't have to summon it all the time, but what can you do?
It's always Brainiac.
Thank you. I hope you will fight at my side when his dark day comes.
So let's take a minute or two and break a few healing barrels. And there's usually, oh, there it is. Oh yeah, level 9.
This scepter was once unremarkable,
And this room used to be bigger. We used to be able to go on this side, but no more. I guess they figured it was too big for no good reason, since all you really do is fight Raven in here. Could be that they were planning to use it for something else, which is why it was bigger, and they ended up never using it for something else. It's quite possible. So yeah, essentially, we're going to take our rocket-assisted glide. So gone are the days where we would actually climb the buildings.
Raven's free from Trigon.
So let's go talk to our friend Zatanna.
But thanks to your courage, Raven has been freed. This fight is far from over. Speak to Zatanna, and I will rejoin you soon.
So once you get the rocket assisted glide, there's no real reason to run down the street or to climb up buildings. You can just glide all the way to the top, which is okay, I suppose. So let's talk to our friends at Tana and complete the mission.
So, was it weird in Raven's soul self? Never mind. I'm good with mystery. Thanks for all your help. I'll give you a call the next time we put on a show.
And there we go. Sorry, I'm being a little distracted right now. But it will pass, I promise. So let's complete our mission. Oh, and we got some new weapons. And we got some shoulders. Was about to say some new shoulders, but we never got shoulders to begin with. So let's sell what we don't need, repair, and all that good stuff. So now we should have the mission to go to the Watchtower, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be able to explore the Watchtower, set up our lair, and all that good stuff. And I guess now is the time to use our XP booster. Again, we don't really need it, but if we don't use it now, we'll never use it. So let's begin our exploring.
We've retrofitted it a bit for all you new heroes. Green Lantern John Stewart drew up the plans. He's an architect. Just follow your mini-map and activate the consoles. I'll tell you about the place.
Let's pick up our little friend here.
Oracle here. Justice League Watchtower was specially designed to help heroes meet.
That's a nice character.
It's an unwritten JLA rule that you must gain renown with factions before you can obtain their exclusive gear. Our goal is to create solidarity with the entire hero cause.
Let's take a quick look at her. She looks really sweet. And Wonder Girl is okay. Although I guess for me, I'm still thinking of Donna Troy as Wonder Girl. That's when I was familiar with the character.
Each wing in the Watchtower has its own bank. Wayne
So let's
Enterprises,
pick up our
Wayne
mail.
Industries, and others all contribute to a fund that rewards heroic activity and provides this secure storage for your gear.
Precision Health or Might and Power. Well, let's stick with Might and Power. So as you can see, there's still plenty of people doing duels in the Watchtower, but maybe not as much as in the PvE phase.
Welcome to the Watchtower's central hub. You can get to just about anywhere in the Watchtower from here. All three wings, the mailboxes, the monitor room, and the war room. The Watchtower itself is visible from Earth and maintains multiple security measures to keep the Society and villains at bay.
They did a fairly good job with the design of the Watchtower. I probably would have done a few things different, but that's probably just me.
If you really want to fight crime, you'll need to do some detective
So
work.
let's take the mission from our friend the Huntress,
Investigations, collections,
and let's use the console.
Welcome to the heart of the Watchtower. This is
And
where
we
the
will
Marshal
complete the
Blueprints
Huntress mission first in just a minute.
data in the monitor room. The Huntress is also on hand, with investigations from the Question. Across the way is the Hall of Heroes, where Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman coordinate the League. Only official Justice League members can enter the hall.
So usually the Huntress mission is pretty simple. You just go up here. Grab that little thingy. And go back to see the Huntress. Essentially, it's just enough to try and show you that there is investigations and what they're
See how
for.
many you can bring in, and I'll let the Question know you're on the case. She's not much of one for crowds, so just check your email. Happy hunting.
And now let's go to the war room. If you ever need to purchase more styles, like all the styles that you see at the start of the game, like when you create your characters, not all the styles, but a lot of those styles you can purchase in those vendors here. I never really took the time to show it, so let's take just a second. So let's start to the far left. Usually this is the legend vendors, so you can purchase various legends here. There's also another legend vendor somewhere. Here you can purchase, you can switch tokens. Let's say you have some marks of Krypton that you're still having, you can switch them. Here you have the emblems. Here you have the masks, the headpiece and the face pieces, I guess you could say. Here you have the chest and the legs. So if you go all the way down, you'll see the legs someday, anytime now. There we go. And of course, you can see the practice dummies. This one, I'm not sure if it's the glove or the belt. It's the gloves. The gloves and the boots. So you start with the gloves and you go all the way down for the boots. And here we have the belts and not sure what. Oh, the back pieces. Oh no, the mask. Oh, actually, the masks are here. The face pieces are here. Could have sworn they were with the other one. Oh, now I'm sad. I feel like I was lied to. So what else do we have if we don't have? I guess we just have the headpieces here then. Oh well. Didn't realize there was that many. So if you need to purchase extra styles, this is the place to be. So let us go back to our regularly scheduled exploration. So now let's go back. Oh, after all this, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which is actually use the console. I guess I got carried away in trying to show the vendors.
War room, our state-of-the-art training area. Talk to Beast Boy for access to the simulator where you can
So let us go back. Oh, other than using the vendors, I never really go to the war room. If I want to use the practice dummies, I'll do it in my lair, or even better, in Magneto's lair. Magneto is one of the few characters that has all the amenities, so he can have two training dummies in his lair if need be. And of course, now there's also the league hall, which allows us to go there for practice if we need to with our dummies. So I guess using the practice dummies in the Watchtower or even the Hall of Doom. The Hall of Doom is even worse. They're really in a bad place. I wish I could redesign where everything is in the Hall of Doom or even in the Watchtower, but what can you do? Here we have Hawkman and Cyborg. Holy crap, they did a really good job with Hawkman. It's sad that we don't really see him all that much. I was thinking that with Legends of Tomorrow we would see him a little more, but then they killed him off in that show, so that's pretty much the end of it. So here, if you want to respect your characters, again, I once in a blue moon I'll come here, but nowadays with essentially with the teleporters and all the bases that I have access to, doesn't happen very often. It used to happen if I had a new character and he didn't have a base yet, then sure I would come here and use the respect station here. But now that I can pretty much invite all the characters to my league, no problem. That probably will not happen anymore.
The Watchtower hangar holds some small portion of the Watchtower fleet. Flash is usually here with information on various races rigged all over the world.
Which is pretty much the one reason I was looking forward to crossplay. Sure, it helps. It helps a lot for when playing on PC, especially on the villain side. Getting groups on the villain side was a nightmare. But also being able to have all the characters within one league, that's a big plus for me. So it allows me to have all my PC characters and all my PS4 characters pretty much in the same league. There's still, I guess, the difference of the distinction where essentially you still have a villain league and a hero league. I guess the only thing that could be a bit better would be to have one huge league all for all of my characters, like all my heroes and villains within one league all.
I'm sure we'll be talking
But
again soon.
I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. Although you never know.
I am the wanderer on the unbeaten path of time and space. Many call me the
But it gives access to my characters to two league halls, so it's not too bad. Although that means decorating two league halls, but
I will guide you
it doesn't seem to be really that big of a problem right now.
on your path. Once you have acquired the proper plans and components from
And I
merchants
guess it's a work in progress, and in the long run,
many things.
it'll happen.
They should help you get started.
So let's equip our vault ticket. But usually I don't use it right away. What I'll do is that I'll do the regular vault first, and once I'm inside, then I'll activate the vault ticket for the second time.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. The Joker's room of fun. They have prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your
Doing the vault with dual wielding is not too bad. It's not as effective as the dual pistols, but it's better than brawling, I'd say. Although it sometimes takes a few tries to actually work. Not sure why. And I guess we're done here. We'll check after. So let's activate our vault ticket. It's not a big deal, but it saves you one loading screen essentially, which doesn't seem like much right now. But at the time I was playing on PS3, like when you had let's say a stack of 50 vault tickets from let's say buying some booster bundles. Well, that means you saved 50 loading screen by activating the tickets inside the vault. And why would you use 50 vault tickets? Well, let's say you're playing a Flash character and you still didn't get the Flash T-shirt. If you get vault tickets for whatever reasons, well, you're gonna want to use it on your Flash character, or you have a Batman character that still doesn't have the Batman hoodie. Well, you are going to want to use the vault ticket on him. So, and sadly, with I don't remember if it was only with the first or the first two booster bundles, but you had a lot of vault tickets in those boxes. So if you bought just a handful of boxes, you would accumulate a bunch of vault tickets. And imagine if you bought many boxes. I can't say I bought many. The first time I only bought like two, and the next time is when I went crazy and bought I don't know 5, 6 of them, maybe 10 of them. I'm not sure. And then the second time, the third time I bought only two, and I haven't bought any since. Essentially, the last two times they had the booster bundles, I didn't really care about the auras, so I didn't get them. Oh, the Egyptian head. Let's look what it looks like. So obviously, there's a lot of Egyptian gear. Or it feels like there's a lot of them. Oh, that's a nice one. But serious, yeah, okay, that's the same one. Not bad. I guess I'll have an armory with that headpiece, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so next we completed the vault ambush. So now's the time for the lair, and let's go pick up the other lairs we have in the marketplace. And also there's one, essentially the lair I'm going to use it is the ancient lair, which will be perfect with this character. And it's one of my favorite lairs, I guess. So let's consume all of that.
Good. Now that you have a theme for your base, you need to get a deed. These are used to actually grant base ownership and to select a location for the entrance.
There we go.
There you go.
So let's consume our deed.
It will grant you access to a base and allow you to choose a location.
Obviously, let's go with the ancient lair.
Give it a go.
And let's go to Gotham, maybe. I'd love to go there, but don't have the marks of victory yet or the cash. So we'll go. Do we have the cash for that one? Let's go there. Or actually, let's go there. Or, yeah, decisions. I think I have my Spectre base here, so I'd like to go somewhere else. I don't like this one here. I've been there before. Let's go there.
All right. Head to your base now.
Worst comes to worst, if I don't like it, I can move it later on. So it's not a big deal.
This is your mainframe, the nerve center of your lair. You can use it to gain access to powerful tools like orbital strikes, backup reinforcements, and powerful equipment mods. Your mainframe's power is maintained here as well, so be sure to keep it up so you can have
That's
access
a
to
really
more
nice lair. They did a really good job. Whenever I come in this lair, I feel like there's dust in the air. I can almost smell the dust. They, they, they did a really good job.
your base's control panel. It's used to enter decoration mode, alter some of the colors of your base, and for other utility purposes.
So that's done.
Tip of the iceberg when it comes to
So let's
owning and
consume
operating your
those.
base. Let's get started on placing some base
And let's get
items.
started on
There are a
decorating.
few things. Check your inventory and collect the base items.
Let's put a little table here.
Now that you've added the base items to your base
Let's put the
inventory,
clock
use the
here.
control panel to enter decorator mode.
And let's put the lamp here. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to
While in
leave those
decorator
there.
mode, place your items at the appropriate markers. While most base items are cosmetic, there are amenities you can
So
acquire
let's
that have
consume our
very
armory.
specific functions like
Let's put it in
defense
place.
or
And I'll probably put
offense.
my
However,
amenities
amenities will
also.
only be placed at specific
So
markers.
here,
Once you've filled up
I'll
enough
put my
markers,
teleporter.
you'll unlock free placement mode
Yeah,
and
I
be able
switched
to place base items almost
not
anywhere.
too long ago where I am
So,
going to put my
that
staff.
about wraps it up. I'm sure you'll
Let's
no
try
longer
and line
need
it up
more interesting things
close
about
enough.
your base. Good luck. And don't forget to try placing those items.
I
You're
don't
the
think I
best.
can put the armory here. I seem to have tried. Yeah, not enough room.
Heads up, there's trouble in the Tomorrow
Oh, let's
District.
put it there.
Circe's bestiamorphs are all over the area, which means Circe
There
can't
we
be far
go.
behind. Zatanna in the Chinatown safe house can give you further instructions.
So I guess next time I get mummies and all that good stuff, I'll put them here. I was putting them in my Spectre base, and then I was starting to put them in my Captain Marvel base, but I guess this base, what am I looking at? Oh, there we go. This base will be next in line, I suppose. Let's put our vendor here. Let's put mailbox there. And let's imprint our armory. Let's call it DPS. And let's change the icon to this one. That should be good enough. And once we activate the armory, we have to go to the mainframe. Essentially, we can decide where we put, where we put the armory. It may seem silly right now because we only have the one, But at some point you could have up to 16 armory, so you use the generator to decide which four armory you're going to activate with the D-pad. I guess on PC they could find a way for us to activate all 16 armory, but I guess they didn't figure out how to do that on PlayStation yet, so no one can get access to all 16 armories. So let's go do some gigantic missions, I suppose. Although before we go, let's remove a few things. There was a time where I used to put every junk I would get in my base in order to fill it up. Sadly, those days are over. Uh, I try to now I try to put stuff that actually fits in the base, and if it doesn't fit, I just don't use it. And I don't think I have. Uh, I could get started with that. Let's get started with decisions. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait until we're level 30 to be able to use those. But we'll get there. So let's use our occult table. Let's put it somewhere nice. See, it's so dusty that my starting to have almost allergies because there's so much dust in here. I love this place. Well, let's put our little table here for now. Oh, and that's sweet with the little book and everything. Okay, so let's go to Metropolis. I guess I should check if there's mods available. Although I only have I only have a few thousands. I guess I'll have to purchase some mods with. Oh, let's go check. Oh, wrong way. 66,000, not too bad. Should have known. Base and legal. Let's see if there's one just for the bases. That would be a good start. Oh, there's not. And the last one is the Urgent Warfront, which we can't really use anyway right now, but let's see. 6,000, not too bad. So I guess next time we'll have our mods. We'll just need a rich Bruce Wayne to buy them for us. I wonder if Batman gives money to his Justice League friends when they need it. Or if he's a greedy son of a gun who doesn't give money to even to his friends, which could happen. So let's talk to our friends at Tana.
Including Wonder Girl herself, have responded.
Now let's go back to Metropolis.
Stop Circe.
So I guess we're going to fight Giganta soon. So let's pick up that little poster here. Yeah, at level 10 we probably won't be defeating anyone yet, but you never know. Oh yeah, it reminds me, I probably have a new power that I forgot about. Oh yeah. So let us see. We have to be level 12 for those. I don't really want to take shards, so let's go for the Seismic 3. And we have no choice. We have to throw stones at our target. Well, that'll do for now. Actually, let's try. Sorry, Brick. Let's try the other one. Come on. Let's see if it is the power that. Oh. So I guess now we know what the supercharge does. I freaking hate that power. Oh, what the heck. Let's try it out. Maybe I'll start to like it if I'm the one using it. Well, we'll see. I guess when you're the one actually using the power essentially is going away from your character, so you're not going to feel the camera.
Bestiomorphs are running rampant in the Tomorrow district.
So you're not going to block all the screen
But I've not heard from her
using
since.
that power.
Clearly, Circe is up to foul play. I charge you, track down Wonder Girl and defeat Circe's plan.
Let's summon our old friend, and let's get started. Okay, I can see why Earth player seems to enjoy using that power.
The carving on this horn is likely something hidden.
Wonder Girl was taking the front line.
So I guess the one we took over there was the same. Makes sense. And we seem to be gaining a lot of power. Guess I'm gonna have to check why. That's probably the advanced mechanic. I didn't really check how the advanced mechanic works on Earth yet. Didn't think I really needed to, but I still don't really need to. Well, we got a new skill point, so let us see what we can purchase with it. I'll probably go with something in the acrobatic tree. We got all our weapon combos. Sure, it would be nice to get more percentage to critical attack, or I guess more defense. But let's go for the forward flip attack, the zip tie attack, or the throwing knives. I guess with this character, the throwing knives would make more sense. The backflip attack. I can't believe they made it a 50% supercharge. That's crazy. So essentially, we're aiming to get the launching roll, which will be our breakout move at least for a while. So next time we'll take either knockback or stunt resistant, and then we'll take the launching roll. So let us continue. I think I'm going to tweak my loadout a bit. Let's put where it is. Let's put this here, and let's put this. Which there it is. Put this here. Yeah, there we go. It just seemed more natural to me, I guess.
Oh boy. Giganta kidnapped Wonder Girl? She's always wanted the power of an Amazon princess. Circe must have promised her exactly that. We have to get to Wonder Girl quickly.
So let's get to Wonder Girl quickly, as Oracle suggested. And let's take that side mission from our friend here. And let's just do a quick check if we have all the bases in our base tracking, just as I thought. There we go. Let's continue.
It is not uncommon for them to engrave symbols of their conquests onto tusks and fangs.
I tell you nothing.
That was nasty.
The ritual has begun. Too late.
I knew Earth was powerful, but holy crap.
Amazon growth commensurate.
Whose base do we have here? Oh, that's the base of our friend Shazam.
Circe promised Wonder Girl to Giganta. I know speak.
Kidnapping those mystic stones. All this points to Circe creating a ritual to swap
Oh
Giganta's
yeah.
mind into Wonder Girl's body. This is really big.
Oh, we have a friend. So let's see what new power we can take. Well, now we can take one of those. Fortify your summon golem. Soothing Sands. That could be my breakout move. Actually, that will be my breakout move. That's the damage over time. I'm not sure about hurling a large chunk of stones. Okay, let's start with which. Let's go with the breakout for now. So sorry, brick. But we will put brick here. Actually, no, we're going to put the brick out here and brick here. That makes more sense. What say you? Our pull here. Oh, that looks good. So in short, we're pretty much have the same loadout. I'm just going to, let's say, use brick. So I guess, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to use brick in tank mode and crystal in DPS mode, if it makes any sense.
Circe has enchanted those Sisyphean stones to prevent you from passing through.
So I guess it's time to go break some stones or something like that.
To have planned for Wonder Girl.
So as you're seeing, we're starting to see a few players. Odds are these are players who actually were able to switch to PvP. Essentially, we're starting at level 10. People can switch to PvP. We can start before that, but you know what I mean. So now we're going to see a bit more players than we did before, because essentially no one anymore does level 4 missions on the PvP server. Only a very few of us, I guess. There's usually the Minotaur, or am I mistaken? I know, let's go break some stones. I didn't really need to, but he was there. He deserved it, I'm sure.
To the attack!
Let's finish the stones and we'll go inside next. So obviously there's nothing we could do. We could barely damage him. Probably because he's a higher level player, or could be the healing power that is too powerful. Could be either way. So that's what happens when it's too quiet. You let your guard down and then you get jumped by some evil villains. In the past, it wasn't the same issue, I guess. In the past, there were so many villains that you constantly had to. I'm sure I mentioned that before. You had to grow eyes in the back of your head in order not to be jumped, because you knew someone's was going to jump you. Oh, like there. And we weren't able to escape fast enough. I'm not sure why the grappling hook didn't want to work. It happens. I guess I was too anxious in pressing my buttons. And you would have to wonder what's the point? Like, if the guy is level 30, which is he obviously is, what's the point in him killing level 10, level 12 players? No point at all, other than just being a douchebag. But it's okay, it happens. So let's focus on getting the stones. This is essentially what I was trying to do. Like I was trying to the best way to get away from enemy players with an acrobat is with your grappling hook. You grapple hook to the nearest building, and then you grapple hook to the top of the building. And usually, most players won't be able to follow you if you do that. As opposed to if you try to glide away, like I did before, like I just did. There's no way you can actually get away. And somehow the grappling hook doesn't want to work. So as you can see, our friend Douchebag is going to farm this area for low player kills for no good reason. But we only need one more stone, so let's go and get it. Starting to wonder if they made some changes to the grappling hook so that it doesn't work in combat, which would make sense, but or maybe I was just at the wrong angle to be able to use it, which would be possible, I suppose. Which would probably be the more plausible explanation. Let's go and see. It actually works. I'm not sure why it didn't want to work before. So this is what I was trying to do, but it somehow didn't work. Oh.
This is Wonder Woman, and I have left this orb for those seeking the
I
truth.
guess our friend Douchebag is back.
Cersei seeks to steal Wonder Girl's power and enslave the Amazons. Break her deceptions and lead us to victory.
The Mirror of Narcissus allows us to discover Cersei's plans through her vanity.
So let's go in.
Giganta once wanted to possess my own body. Now Cersei must have promised her Wonder Girls.
I guess you have to wonder what kind of douchebag just hangs around in a low level player mission and just gets his kick killing low level players. And I guess there's no real answer to that other than he's a douchebag. So what else can you expect from that kind of individual? So I guess we're done here. Just making sure. Sometimes there's a little treasure chest here, but I guess not.
I fight with you against Giganta!
Hopefully each recovered artifact will aid in the resources.
So let's save all our friend here. And let's continue. Oh, I'm auto power. I guess, oh, there's our chest. I guess I've been spamming a little too much. That happens. So let's look at what we got, if we got anything. I guess not. I guess those treasure chests are as bad as the vault. I guess we don't really need launching roll anymore, but we'll see. Let's take a stun resistant anyway.
You're too late. I've already begun the ritual, with a few minor improvements. Now I will transfer my powerful mind into Wonder Girl's body, and the strength of the gods will be mine!
Ugh! What's happening? It's like you've got hooks in my mind.
It's working! It's working! I feel her power court. Your body is mine!
So time to break some stones. Almost there.
This body belongs to me!
Not anymore, it doesn't. Thank goodness. There's no way I can pull my baby piece over your giant behind.
Bigger is better, like a rat. Ditch your train, find out!
Back in my own. You really don't appreciate how awesome your boots are till you walk around.
Poor Giganta. We left her no chances.
Thanks again.
I guess mummies are mean like that. So let's see if we got anything good. We got some shoulders. Sometimes there's the Wonder Girl belt piece, but we don't really need it with this character. Pretty sure I wouldn't use it. So let's get out of here. The bigger they are. Oh, the Minotaur. Some other time. Or just too squishy for him yet. Which is sad, but what can you do?
So, you took Giganta. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
So let's see. She's giving us a
Ready for
back
more action?
piece.
A situation is rapidly
Oh, and it's a
spiraling
good
out of
one.
control in Little Bohemia. Speak to Dr. Sarah Charles at the 5th Precinct.
So let's go back to our base. Let's make sure we have everything. And let's see, re-imprint our new powers and gear. There we go. Otherwise, we can't sell our gear. You probably noticed, essentially, once our gear is part of an armory, it has this little helmet that says that it's part of an armory, and we cannot sell or salvage it. So essentially, it's made so that we don't sell it or salvage it by accident, which is okay, I suppose. Can't say it happened all that often, but I'm sure once in a while, all of us, we're pretty much all, we probably destroyed one piece of gear we didn't mean to, at least one time in our superhero careers. Let's switch our colors too. And essentially, right now we have access to a slightly better cola, so let's get rid of the old one. And let's purchase maybe one stack of the new ones. Just in case. We probably won't use all of those, but you never know. Essentially, you start with the Sorter Cola, then at level 9 you get access to the Sorter Cola Classic. At level 16 you get access to Sorter Cola Plus, Supreme at 23, and at level 30 everyone uses Sorter Cola Extreme. So let's do one more. Let's go see what our friend Dr. Charles wants. Let's go to Little Bohemia, which is right here. I have to admit, I'm kind of happy with how the character came out. When I decided to make this character, I wasn't sure if it was going to work. And by the time I had created that little guy, I was pretty happy. It looks nowhere like I wish it did, but it's still not bad. Maybe someday I'll make a version to compare what I actually did as opposed to what I would like to do. I have a few characters. I probably could make an alternate version of what I really see in my mind's eye as opposed to what I was able to create. We'll see. I'm not sure if it would make for interesting videos. We'll have to try it out. I could have sworn I heard something. Probably just the swoosh of flying away that gave me false hopes. That happens. Oh yeah, this is the Supergirl mission quests. So I guess we're gonna have to be a bit extra careful. Usually that's where, especially in this area, it's one of the missions where you see a lot of players trying to farm player kills, essentially. And there's usually a few side quests over here, I think. Or am I misremembering on the other side? My bad. That's what happens when you play both factions. Sometimes you misremember things like that.
The escaping patients have managed to take some of their records with them. We can't let
So let's go and click on that little one. I guess there's a delay to activating your grappling hook thingy. I'm not sure if it was always the case or if it's been added at some point, or if it's a side effect or something. Maybe a side effect of the player merge or.
Chief Researcher's Journal. One of our most valuable samples.
Sadly, as much as I'd like to think I'm a manly man, not ready yet to take down Bizarro. And we're gonna have to be a bit careful. There's an evil villain looking out for easy prey, I guess. Well, let's go see if our friends need help. That's what happens when you're not a flyer. You can't contribute. Let's try and see if we can do something from up there. So as you see, one more reason why you want to be a flying character. I guess to quote Obi-Wan, when you're flying, you always have the high ground. Or something like that. He did mention the high ground, I'm sure. That was a tough one. I guess the captain is much tougher than the agents, which makes some sort of sense. Well, let's see if we can help out our friend who's fighting Bizarro. Probably not. I'll probably end up. Oh, actually, I didn't end up dead. I guess I got really lucky that a group was already fighting him, and I guess I was able to do enough damage that I was able to be part of the kill. Because sadly, with bounties, I think you have to do something like 20% damage or something to count towards the kill. Although it could be that I'm misremembering that with the Central City bounty. Because sadly it would happen, like we would do the Central City bounty, and if we weren't like in the group, we wouldn't get the credit for the kill. And it turns out that you needed a X amount. I think it was 20%. I could be mistaken though. It turns out you needed like 20% of the damage to be able to count amongst the kill. So you really needed to be either in the group that was doing the kill or to do at least 20% damage.
Sup.
Sup? Just doing a few mission with our friend the Sandwalker, trying to learn a bit about the Earth powers. It's not a power I've used a lot, so I'm learning quite a bit. And hopefully people watching are learning too. Or they're learning that I don't know much about Earth. Either way, it's probably a win-win. So I guess that's it for now. Oh yeah, level 14. Let's switch that little ring here. Yeah, I shouldn't stand in the middle of a place like that, looking through my missions or journal or whatever. That's pretty much usually asking for trouble, especially in the PvP open world. You're asking essentially for an evil villain to jump you while you're in your menu.
What's your favorite power?
I would have to go with either mental or quantum. I'm not sure yet. Although I really enjoy atomic. That one was really it was a nice surprise. But yeah, if I was to choose, I'd go for. I have a hard time deciding between quantum or mental. Let's go for the damage over time. Although I'm not sure what I could replace right now. I'll think about it. I guess right now I would say quantum because
I like atomic.
atomic is really fun. I guess at some point I used to like mental a lot because it's a silly idea, but it's the power I was using essentially telekinetics to be able to lift objects from the ground, and it still kind of works in certain maps. But the thing is, I was using it also to grab healing barrels. Essentially, instead of going to grab healing barrels, I would just cast telekinetic, and the telekinetic power would attract the barrel, and it would explode and give health to everyone, and that would be great. And I didn't need to go and pick it up. Oh. But nowadays it doesn't seem to work as well or work at all.
Any cool stuff you're going to show?
I'm pretty much done with this streaming, I guess. I'm going to probably finish the Supergirl mission, and that's going to be it for today. Later on, not sure if later today or tomorrow, I'll probably do some more legend characters. I haven't done those in a while. And oh yeah, come to think of it, not sure what the event is right now. Area 51. I guess I could try and do maybe Area 51 with a legend character at some point. I'll have to give it some thoughts. But essentially, I'll probably just do the Supergirl mission and then stop after. So I guess not much cool stuff today. Sorry about that.
Are you going to do an NBA video?
NBA? I don't think so. I don't play NBA 2015. I played NHL 2015 and Madden 2015, but I'm not an NBA player, I have to say. I'm not really a Madden player either, but I did try that one out.
Lex Luthor announced today that the new United Kingdom has been the
The
Metropolis
next
General
game I could probably add
by this
to the roster would
will
be
also be
Destiny.
entirely
I just didn't
stock-based.
get around to asking. Essentially,
Despite
ideally, you need
protests from
to
local
email them
authorities,
asking for permission, and
Destiny currently remains open to
from
many
what I
players
understand, they
seeking
always
to
say
explore
yes.
Luthor terms their unique
I just
needs.
didn't get around to doing that yet. And I've been experimenting a bit with film editing, which didn't allow me to do as many videos as I wanted this weekend. I guess the next cool thing I could show is the Hawkman helmet. I've been meaning to do a video about that, and I just didn't get the chance. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably do that video a bit later tonight.
My favorite legend character is Flash and Chisholm.
I love Shazam. I haven't tried Flash yet. I'm gonna have to put that on my to-do list. If you ask really nicely, I could do a PvP, either some PvP or Legends PvE with Shazam. I'll have to give it some thoughts.
And Superman.
Yeah, Superman is fun. He's not very powerful, sadly, but he's a fun character, and the model looks awesome. It is Superman. It feels like Superman. It looks like Superman. They did a really good job realizing Superman and his visuals, which I wish I could do. I could say the same about what they did in the film, but what can you do?
This is Lex Luthor.
Well, at least we have Supergirl,
That would have helped countless human beings. You've clearly chosen to follow that alien Superman.
which I didn't get the chance to watch yet. Later tonight.
May you do a sham video.
Yeah, I'll put out that's probably the next. I'll do a Legend PvE. Maybe later tonight or tomorrow. I'll have to make up my mind. Yeah, Shazam is a lot of fun to do. I guess I spam a little too much the power where he essentially screams Shazam. I love that.
May you please do a Shazam video?
Yeah, I will. I will. It's a little late tonight, but maybe I'll do it tonight. But probably tomorrow.
There are people trapped in tubes inside the hospital. Metas, but still
Yay, I spam too.
It's all kinds of awesome. I wish the iconic power, word of power. I wish when we use that, it would actually scream Shazam. But sadly, it doesn't do that. Oh, we got an occult bell. Not sure if I have that. Essentially, I'm doing the base feeds using my Magneto character. He's the one who pretty much has the most base items, either him or Galactus. So I guess I'm gonna have to look if he has the occult bed, and if not, well, now he will. Oh, and now it's Doctor Psycho. Sadly, oh, there he is. Oh, let's summon her. Oh, that was quick.
Chief Researcher's Journal.
Is there a little treasure chest? Not today.
Samples.
Well, let's grab our friend here. Let's get going. Usually the best thing with Dr. Psycho is when he's invisible, you can essentially find him using the dual pistols. If you just go full auto with dual pistols, there's no way Psycho can hide from you. But with certain powers or certain weapons, it's not quite as
I
easy.
made a league.
Oh, you made a league? Oh, that's good. What did you call it?
Sometimes I think there just isn't enough of me to go around. Time to change that. How about a little more me? I'm so happy I could burst.
Let's grab our friend here. We'll continue right after.
Chief Researcher's Journal. These vines are growing so rapidly, I'm worried about the container's integrity.
You have no idea what it's like.
The way the character sticks to walls,
Alright. You think
I really should make a Spider-Man character. It's very tempting to try and do so.
be your death.
You challenge me, warrior?
It's time to hit things.
I did a LeBron James Carter with Atomic.
Yeah, sometimes we see funny characters like that. I recall seeing a very funny James Brown. Or there's this guy on YouTube who does what's this called? He does Taylor Swift. Although sometimes you don't know if it's because they're a fan of the person or if they're trying to be funny or maybe making fun of the person. But sometimes there's some really good ones.
Psycho weakened me with kryptonite and stuck me in this red sunlight cage.
Oh, a little treasure
I don't
chest.
think he even took some of my blood. Superman. Thanks again. Maybe we can talk when I don't feel so sick.
She looks really nice in her costume. I guess I kind of missed that when she had her other her TV version. I don't know. I realized that holy crap, she is showing a lot of skin. Which I guess is what makes her a bit appealing for certain people. The last one should be this one, I think. Unless there's another one, but I don't recall seeing it. It's strange though, our boots don't really look like the Supergirl boots that we can get as a style. But that's just me being nitpicky, I guess. So, let's see. Oh, level 15. Oh, yeah. We have a new chest piece. Oh, we already have that plan. Oh, we have a few colas though. There we go. Before we forget, we got 2 skill points. That's good. Let's go into the resistance because why not? We get juggled and knocked down way too much, so any bit can help. Let's talk to Dr. Charles first, and let's go pick up what I assume is the poster. Or is it? Oh, no, it's not. It's our friend, the Flash. And I think we'll wait for next time to talk to our friend Flash.
Commissioner Gordon needs your help in Gotham.
So let's go back to our base. So let's go back and repair and all that good stuff. And that will probably be it for tonight. Let's pick up our mail. Give us a nice little bow tie or something like that. Actually, it's better than what we had, so we'll take it. Let's equip the enchanted vial for now. We'll keep the servo for later. We already have Brick as a pet. Or actually Crystal as a pet right now. There we go. So let's sell what we don't need. And let's put the occult bed right here. And we have a few exhibits we can put there. So let's put the bed here. And let's look, I think I have a character that could use that. And I just realized, let's collect this. There we go. So I guess that's going to be it for now, guys. If you want to see more Sandwalker videos, I have a couple more on the channel. But if not, I'll produce more as time goes by. We'll see how it goes. I promise next time I'll make a video with our friend Shazam, and I'll probably do the Area 51 Legend PvE, and I might do some PvP with him too. I'll have to give it some thoughts. So that's it for now, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.